G'day, dear one. The angels have a really heartfelt message for me today, a message that connects with your spirit and with the heart of someone who's been quiet, but is now about to open up. There's a real buzz in the air, a feeling that's getting stronger every day. It's a sign that a new phase is coming, a time when unspoken words will be heard. This person, who once held such a special spot in your heart, has been carrying a heavy load, an inner struggle that kept them from getting close for ages. But the angels want you to know that quiet spell is coming to an end. His silence wasn't due to a lack of affection, but a tangle of feelings and personal hurdles he needed to get over. The angels show me that for him, that quiet time was a period of big changes. Maybe he felt a bit unsure. Perhaps he didn't feel worthy of your love, or he might have been grappling with things he hadn't quite figured out yet. What I'm about to tell you about his feelings could completely shift what you've thought until now. He's thought about you a lot. Your presence, your cheerfulness, your smarts, and your loving nature left a lasting impression on his heart. The angels show me that even when he tried to go down different paths or get caught up in other things, your image always came back to him, a steady reminder of the bond you two shared. That memory wasn't a burden. It was more like a guiding light that even from afar led him back to what he truly holds dear. Ever noticed how some coincidences in your life aren't just random? The angels set up these moments, sending subtle hints to get your heart ready for what's ahead. Maybe you've heard a song that brought him to mind, spotted a symbol that links you to, or just felt an odd warmth in your chest when thinking of him. These aren't accidents, dear one, but nudges from the universe to align yourself with the possibility of getting back together. The truth is, this person has felt a bit incomplete without you. What many call an empty spot is, for him, the missing piece in his emotional puzzle. He realized your presence brought a sense of wholeness, calm and understanding he couldn't find anywhere else. This understanding grew over time and through experiences, showing him that some connections are just one of a kind and can't be replaced. The angels say that for him, the thought of getting back in touch has been a real struggle. The fear of how you'd react, wondering if you'd still be willing to listen, and the uncertainty about whether he could put his deep feelings into words, all of that kept him holding back. But the inner urge, the need to break free from that quietness, became stronger than any worry. There's something really important you need to know. How he saw your connection in the past is different from how he sees it now. The lessons he picked up, the challenges he faced, and the personal changes he went through have helped him grow up. Now, he's not just after a casual catch-up, but a genuine connection, built on a deeper level of understanding and appreciation. And the angels show that your own energy sped up this change in him. Even from afar, your light, your strength, and your personal development gave him a push, perhaps without him even realizing it. He sensed you were on a path of growth, and that spurred him on to seek the same for himself. With every step you took towards your own happiness, he felt a quiet urge to do the same. But that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper going on. The energy of the real love you two shared is a powerful thing, and it doesn't just fade away. It moves through time and space, linking two spirits in a way that goes beyond the everyday stuff of the physical world. This energy has been doing its work behind the scenes, setting the stage for right now. This message has reached you at just the right time. The angels want you to get ready, not with a heap of worry, but with the calm assurance of someone who trusts in a bigger plan. Having an open heart is crucial right now. Let yourself feel, let yourself dream, but stay grounded in your own peace. He'll come, he'll speak, and what he has to say will show a spirit that at last allowed itself to mature and see the worth of what truly matters. Welcome this anticipation with confidence and an open mind. Before we go on, jot down this mantra in the comments. I deserve love and respect. I'm worthy of relationships built on trust and harmony. Right, let's get back to the message. The longing he felt was a powerful push, a tough teacher that showed him the true value of certain connections. The angels show me that when he was younger, he probably didn't have the maturity to truly grasp how deep and meaningful what you two had was. He might have gotten sidetracked by other things, by baseless fears, or just a lack of clarity about his own feelings. But time, that clever old teacher, worked on his heart, peeling back layers of insecurity and inattention. He's now at a point in his life where things are crystal clear. He understands there's nothing that comes close to your love, your presence, and the peace you brought into his life. He's been fighting a fierce inner battle, Part of him wanted to hold on to his pride, his independence, the front of someone who'd moved on without a backward glance. But the other part, his spirit, couldn't keep the truth quiet any longer. The absence of your energy, your affection, and your essence created a void no other experience could fill. This inner struggle wore him out. He realized running away wasn't a solution, but a cage, and now he's ready to break free. The angels show me he's been looking back at memories with a fresh perspective. Where before he might have seen certain moments with a naive or carefree eye, he now sees them with the wisdom of someone who understands the worth of what was left behind. Your small gestures, encouraging words, and smiles that once seemed simple now appear as priceless treasures. He's seeing the sweetness and genuine nature of your love in a way he couldn't before. This new outlook has been a driving force behind his decision to speak up. He's cottoning on that life's too short to cling to pride and fears that stop him from finding happiness. He often wonders how you're doing, if you've moved on, if time has wiped away any feelings you might have had for him. This uncertainty plays on his mind. The angels say he tries to read the signs, maybe checking your social media or asking mutual mates for info, looking for any clue to ease his worry. He's keen to know if there's still an open door in your heart for him. And this search for answers has led him to one conclusion. He needs to ask you straight up. Have you ever noticed how certain songs seem to play at just the right times, bringing up feelings and memories that felt like they were sleeping? The angels are setting up these signs for both you and him. For him, those songs, places, or even people that remind him of you act like a gentle nudge from the universe, a steady reminder that what's real never truly fades. This is how the universe is getting him ready to act, showing him that real love can't be brushed aside for too long. But that's not all, dear one. There's an even deeper side to this coming together. The angels reckon your own energy, your spark, and how you've grown pulled him in like a magnet. As you got more grounded, happier in your own skin, and clearer on what you're meant to do, you gave off a vibe he picked up on even if he didn't realize it. He noticed the person he knew had really blossomed, and that made him want to be part of this new stage of yours with a fresh outlook and a more open heart. He felt this time apart was really important for his own development. The angels indicate he needed that space to figure himself out, to understand who he was without your input. He had to make his own mistakes, learn his own lessons, and grow up in his own way. And now that he's been through that period of self-discovery, he feels ready to come back to you, not as the green kid he was, but as a man who values genuine love and connection. This message has come to you at just the right time, but you need to get ready emotionally, and quick. Get your heart ready to listen, to forgive, and to make a call. The angels are giving him a nudge, but how open you are will be key to how this reunion plays out. He's heading your way, and the universe is clearing the path for it to happen. Be prepared for the truth, for the explanations, and for the reunion your soul has been longing for. Hold on to hope and trust that what's meant for you will find its way. Right before we go on with this message, type 888 in the comments to call in spiritual clarity and angel support. If this message really hit home for you, and it's brought some light and hope to your heart, please think about chipping in via the thanks button. Your kind support is what keeps us going, bringing inspiring and uplifting messages to everyone who needs them. Cheers for being part of this chain of love. All right, back to the message. The angels are guiding me to dig deeper into what's happening in his heart. The longing he's been carrying isn't just a quiet feeling anymore, it's a strong urge, a silent shout pushing him to act. There's an urgent need inside him to reconnect, to fix what he feels was left undone, to show the regret and appreciation he now truly gets. The angels want you to know this person is being driven by a force they can't control anymore. It's his own spirit calling, yearning to finish what started with you. He's been having days of deep thought, where your image, your voice, your whole vibe pretty much fill his mind constantly. The angels indicate he's caught himself looking at old photos, going back to places that were special for both of you, and even dreaming about you in a really clear, lifelike way. These moments aren't just about looking back, dear soul, but they're signs from the universe cranked up by the angels, so he properly sees how important you are in his life. He's finally getting that the distance hasn't lessened what he feels. If anything, it's just made it stronger, showing him the real depth of his love for you. What he might not have cottoned onto when he was younger has now become crystal clear. The way you loved him, supported him, and made him feel special was something rare and precious. He's compared that experience with others, looked for something similar, but the angels reckon he never found it. No one else could fill the gap you left. No other connection brought the same peace and happiness. This realization has been a turning point for him. He's understood that you're not just another person in his story, but someone who left an irreplaceable mark on his soul. There's a quiet but nagging fear in his heart, the fear that it's too late. He wonders if you've moved on, if you've found someone else, if your heart simply doesn't have room for him anymore. That doubt plays on his mind and sometimes stops him in his tracks. However, the angels reckon the need to shake off that burden, to get an answer, is now bigger than the fear of rejection. He's at a point where the risk of not trying is more painful than the risk of a possible knockback. He'd rather face the truth than keep living with uncertainty and regret. Have you had a strong gut feeling about him, like he's about to do something? Those feelings aren't just random. The angels are getting you ready, sending these hunches so you can tune into the energy he's putting out. Your sensitivity is sharper now, because the energetic connection between you two is getting stronger. Pay attention to your dreams, your hunches, the signs the universe puts in your path, because they're confirmation that he's getting closer to breaking the silence. The angels indicate he's rehearsing what he's going to say. He's thinking about the words, the explanations, how he's going to approach you. He wants to be upfront. He wants you to grasp the depth of his regret and the genuine nature of his desire to reconnect. He's over games and half-truths. He wants clarity and openness, and that honesty reflects the growing up he's done. He knows the only way he might win back your trust is by being completely real. He's about to take a step, dear soul, a step that could change things between you two for good. It might not be a huge gesture at first, but it'll be a clear sign he wants to get closer, wants to chat, wants to figure out if there's a way forward for you both. He's gathering the courage to face what he feels and to face you, and that courage comes from a place of vulnerability and genuine affection. But that's not the whole story. The angels want you to focus on getting yourself ready. It's not just about what he'll say or do, but how you'll take in that energy. Your open heart, your ability to listen without immediate judgment, and your willingness to consider a fresh start will be vital. The angels reckon this is a chance for healing, not just for a romance. It's a chance to close off a period of doubt and kick off a new one with clarity and hope. Get ready for that truth, for that explanation, and for the possibility that love might find a new path stronger and wiser than before. Before we keep going with the message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do it. That helps us keep making meaningful stuff for you. Right, back to the message. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Type in the comments, "I'm taking in the angels' energy. My lucky number is 7 and I'm blessed, sending love and protection to the person I care about and love heaps." If this message resonated with you, show your support with a thanks and help spread this uplifting message to others who need it. Dear soul, the energy around you two is getting stronger, indicating that the moment you've been waiting for is just about to happen. The angels indicate the person on your mind can't handle the weight of the silence anymore. He's tried in different ways to fill the emptiness your absence left, but all his attempts were for nothing. With each passing day, what he truly feels becomes clearer, and the need to get closer to you turns into an urgent priority. He realizes your spark is unique in his life, something he can't and doesn't want to ignore anymore. The angels are letting me know he's been feeling restless. This restlessness isn't just everyday anxiety. It's a deep inner nudge pushing him to act. He's been doing a fair bit of soul-searching, questioning past choices, and really looking at what you two shared. When you're young, you often make blunders out of immaturity or a limited view of life. He now gets that his lack of experience made him undervalue how special you were. This realization of his own mistakes is a big step towards him deciding to reach out. He feels like he's missed out on precious time. That's one of the toughest truths he's faced up to. The regret over not communicating, not fully appreciating what you had, and letting the distance grow has been a real weight on his shoulders. The angels indicate he doesn't want to carry that burden anymore. He wants to shake it off, and the only way is by getting things straight with you, understanding your side, and maybe even earning your forgiveness. He's not after just a casual catch-up, but a chance to turn a page in your story, with a fresh level of respect and consideration. Ever wondered why certain memories of him are so clear right now? The angels are bringing these memories to the forefront of your heart to get you ready for what's coming. This surge of recollections isn't meant to stir up trouble, but to align your energy with his. It's a way to get your hearts in sync for the moment of truth. He's sending out energetic signals, even if he doesn't realize it, and your intuition is picking them up, preparing you for him reaching out. There's something really important he needs you to know. He's been watching you grow. The angels tell me he's noticed you've become an even stronger, wiser, and more independent woman. Your transformation impresses him, but at the same time, it leaves him a bit worried you might not need him in your life anymore. This fear, though, is what drives him even more to do something, because he doesn't want to miss the chance to try and reconnect with the amazing person you've become. But that's not all. The angels say he's mustering up the courage to be completely upfront with you. He knows he can't hide what he feels or disguise his intentions anymore. Authenticity will be the foundation when he comes to you. He'll arrive with an open heart, ready to talk about his mistakes, his vulnerabilities, and how deeply he feels for you. This is a new stage for him, where maturity is urging him to be open and honest. He's on the edge emotionally, and the only way out he sees is to take the plunge towards you. The angels are lining things up for this connection to happen in a way that's meaningful for both of you. It could be an unexpected meeting, a message that pops up when you least expect it, or a call that breaks years of silence. The main thing is the energy is shifting, so this chat is bound to happen. This message has come to you at just the right time, so you can get your heart ready. The angels ask you to be open to the possibility, but without fixed ideas. Let his truth come to you, and from there, your heart will know what to do. He's ready to talk, and you're being prepared to listen. Embrace this stage with the calm and wisdom you've built up over your life. Be ready for a fresh start, or for an ending that brings peace. What's meant to be, will be, and it'll be for your highest good. The absence that once felt like a huge gap between you now looks like a crucial learning curve for him. The angels indicate he's caught in a real pickle, a burning desire to reach out to you, and a worry about how you'll react. He constantly wonders if he still has a spot in your heart, if time and circumstances haven't wiped out any chance of a fresh start. This uncertainty is eating him up, but the angels confirm that his longing for you is now stronger than any fear. He's at a point where the truth needs to come out, and he's ready to face the consequences no matter what. There's one thing the angels are making clear now. He's been watching you more than you realize, whether through mutual mates, social media, or even picking up on your vibe from afar. He's trying to stay connected somehow. He wants to know how you are, if you miss him the same way he misses you. He's looking for signs, for hints that the love you once shared is still there in your heart. And this search, dear soul, has driven him to rethink every step, every choice that led to the distance. He constantly asks himself, do I still have a spot in her heart? Is it too late for me to try? This questioning is a constant in his thoughts, a quiet battle he's fighting within himself. The angels say he longs for an answer, for some relief from this uncertainty that's eating him up. Before we go on, the angels ask you to do a little exercise to let go. Write down a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love, and say, I forgive you and I release you. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Now back to the message. What's happening in this person's heart right now is a real emotional tussle. For a long time, he avoided confronting his feelings, preferring to distract himself or sweep everything he felt under the rug. But the angels indicate the universe is forcing him to face the truth deep in his soul. And that truth is simple. He doesn't want to live without you anymore. He's realized that past experiences and attempts to move on without you were empty and unfulfilling. No one else has managed to fill the void you left, because what you two had was one of a kind, and now he understands that, like never before. Your essence, your understanding, and the love you offered are irreplaceable to him. The angels indicate this person is getting closer to making a move. He's been feeling sudden urges to send you a message, to look for you, to try and connect. But something always holds him back. What he fears most isn't the chat itself, but what that chat could mean. Deep down, he knows that if you open the door, everything in his life could change. And that change, while wanted, scares him. Because it means letting go of old habits, opening his heart, and most importantly, admitting he might have made mistakes in the past. But the angels say he's run out of options. His heart is crying out for you, and sooner or later, he'll be forced to take that step. Now, the angels ask you to ask yourself, if this person comes back, will you be ready to forgive? Forgiving doesn't mean putting up with anything, but rather releasing the baggage of the past so that, no matter what you decide, your heart is at peace. Forgiveness is a key to your own emotional freedom, dear soul. It allows you to let go of old hurts, making room for new energies and possibilities in your life. The angels indicate that for this reconnection to happen the right way, the energy of forgiveness needs to be in both your hearts. What's done is done, but the future can still be written with love, truth, and a fresh mutual understanding. That's exactly what this person is starting to get. He's learning, the hard way, that opportunities can't be wasted, and true love doesn't come around twice in the same way. He's really growing up, owning his blunders, and genuinely wanting to set things straight. Sweetheart, the angels reckon this story isn't over yet. There's an outcome being shaped on the spiritual side of things, and you've got a key part to play. Your energy, your intentions, and an open heart will be crucial for how this tale plays out. Get ready for what's ahead, knowing you're totally deserving of all the love and happiness. Right? Close your eyes for a sec and picture this person right there. What's the first feeling that pops up in your heart? That emotion gives you a clear idea of what you truly want and what you're ready to take in. The answer you get will be crucial for the next steps the universe is setting up for you. Trust your gut feeling, because that's the angel speaking in your heart. He's on your mind so much now it's impossible to ignore. The angels are showing me he's doing it tough, feeling a deep sense of incompleteness that's tagging along with him everywhere he goes. He tries to work out why these feelings stick around, tries to tell himself it's just old memories, but the truth is a fair bit deeper. He misses you in a way no other love or experience can fill. You not being around has left a massive hole, a real yearning for a connection he thought was gone for good. The angels reckon he's been doing a fair bit of soul-searching. He's going over old chats, reliving situations in his head, and wondering how things got to this point of being so far apart. There's a growing regret in his heart, a bit of a late realization he could have done things differently, that he should have shown more, said more, and let himself feel the love you offered him more deeply. He now gets the true value of what he had right there, an understanding that's come with the sting of loss and the loneliness of being on his own. And here's a big one, sweetheart. He feels that by pulling away, he lost a crucial bit of himself. That thought's really playing on his mind. See, he used to reckon he had everything under control, but now he's twigged that things are well and truly out of his hands, and that lack of control is really doing his head in. He's at a point where the truth about his feelings can't be dodged anymore, and he can't bolt from it. He's growing up through this pain, turning that regret into a real push to do something. He's starting to cotton on that you've changed, that you're not the same person who once waited for him with open arms, and in a way that spooks him, because it means it might be too late to get back what's gone. The angels are making it clear that this person has been keeping an eye on your vibe from a distance. He senses something inside you has shifted. Maybe you've started putting yourself first more, valuing yourself in a new way, shining with your own solid, bright light, and that shift is really hitting him hard, making him question his own choices and what truly matters. Before we crack on, the angels want you to take a deep breath and connect with this truth. What's truly meant for you never gets lost. It just finds the right time to sort itself out. Right, back to the message. The angels are showing that this person is getting closer and closer to doing something. It's like they're being given a bit of a push by the universe to front up to what they've been dodging for ages, but there's an internal snag that still needs to be dealt with. Fear. He's worried you've moved on. Worried your answer won't be what he's hoping for. Worried all this time has created a massive chasm between you. That worry stops him in his tracks for a bit, but the angels are saying something even bigger. This person is about to put it all on the line. He knows he can't keep living in this limbo, this standoff between wanting to be close and being too scared to have a go. He feels he needs to know once and for all if there's still a chance for you two. He's mustering every last bit of courage to take the plunge. And when that moment rocks up, sweetheart, you need to be ready, not all flustered, but with the calm of someone who trusts their own gut feeling. The angels are asking you to have a think. What do you truly want for your life and your heart? Because that answer will be the key to everything that comes next. Your inner clarity, your peace, and your truth will be your compass. This is a chance for things to wrap up or to kick off again, but the choice is all yours, based on what your heart truly aches for. The angels are clearing the decks for the truth to come out, for unspoken words to get a voice, and for souls who love each other to, at last, link up again on a new level of maturity and understanding. Get ready for this truth, for this explanation, and for the possibility that love might find a new track, tougher and smarter than before. Be open to what the universe has lined up for you, knowing everything happens when it's meant to. He's run out of puff fighting what he feels. The yearning has become too heavy a load to lug around, and every day without you just makes that empty feeling bigger. He's twigged now, clearer than ever, that your presence was a real bright spot in his life, something he probably didn't value enough back then. The angels are showing me that growing up has given him a deep understanding of what true love means and the kind of connections that go beyond time and tricky situations. He knows you're that connection in his life. He's got a real internal battle going on. One part of him just wants to bolt to you, spill everything he feels, ask for another crack at rewriting your story. But the other part is still gripped by fear. Fear you've moved on. Fear your answer won't be what he's hoping for. Fear that everything he pictured as a possibility has just turned into a pipe dream. That worry makes him dither. But the internal pressure to break the silence is now stronger than any apprehension. The angels are showing that he's run through what he might say to you 1,000,000 times. He's picturing chats in his head, thinking of ways to explain himself, trying to work out how to justify his blunders and when he wasn't around. But every time he tries to plan that yarn, it ends up at the same spot. Fear of how you'll react and not knowing what's around the corner. And it's that fear that's kept him bogged down for ages. Anyway, the angels reckon this period of doing nothing is about to finish up, but there's something the angels want you to get. He can't dodge the inevitable any longer. The universe is putting the squeeze on, setting up situations so he's got no way out of this decision. The vivid dreams of you, the memories that just hit him out of nowhere, the unexpected run-ins with things that make him think of you. All of that's part of a bigger scheme for him to eventually front up to the truth in his heart. He's being gently, but firmly, given a shove by the angels to take the next step. Before we keep going, chuck this in the comments. I'm letting go of the past, and I'm ready for whatever the universe throws my way. Doing that is a way to open your heart to the good stuff coming, letting new energies and possibilities into your life. Right, back to the message. The angels are showing that this person is way closer to making a big move than you reckon. The silence is doing his head in. The need to hear your voice, to feel your vibe again, is growing like mad. He might be a bit dicky now, but soon he'll be hit with a sudden burst of courage. Something inside him will stir, and that awakening will bring him straight to you, driven by a love that never faded. The big question the angels are asking is, when that happens, will your heart be ready to hear what he has to say? Are you prepared for his explanations, for his regrets, and for the chance of a fresh start? Because this chat could change everything, rewrite your story, with all the wisdom and maturity you've both gained over time. The angels say your own self-love and self-care have been a guiding light for him. Seeing you prioritize your peace and happiness gave him a push to do the same. Your transformation inspired him to work on himself and grow, so when he comes back, he can offer you his best self. Get ready to welcome a man who's learned from the past and is ready to appreciate love in a deeper, more meaningful way. This is a chance for both of you to grow, to close off a period of uncertainty and start a new one with clarity and the possibility of an even stronger bond. Trust your gut, dear soul. It'll show you the way through this time. The angels are backing you every step of the way towards your happiness and well-being. Be ready for the truth, for a reunion, and for whatever surprises the universe has in store for you. The intensity of his feelings has gotten to a point where he can't even hide them from himself anymore. Even when he tries to stick to his routine, something inside him calls out your name, begging to be heard. The urge to reach out to you is getting stronger every day, but there's still something holding him back from taking that step. The angels are showing me he's in a real mess of feelings, an inner battle between fear and the need to get closer. He understands that the quiet time is over, and doing nothing isn't an option anymore. The angels show that he's scared, not just scared of your reaction, but scared of what getting back in touch could mean for his life, because he knows that once he makes that decision, there'll be no turning back. He feels that if he reaches out, He'll need to be willing to really open up, no hiding, no games. And that vulnerability absolutely terrifies him, as he's never let himself be so exposed before. But wanting you back is bigger than any fear. The universe has been throwing situations his way to make him face his feelings. Chats where your name comes up, places that remind him of you, dreams so real he wakes up a bit lost for a moment. All this is happening because he needs to get that he can't keep living in this uncertainty. The angels say he asks himself every day, is there still time? Can I still get back what we lost? And that question is weighing heavier on his soul than anything else. He sees that by losing you, he lost a bit of himself too, and that absence has left a hole nothing else can fill. The angels show that he's finally twigged that the love you shared was a core part of who he is. This deep understanding is pushing him to find his truth and make things right. He's growing up through this pain, turning regret into a driving force for action. Before we go on with this message, if you haven't left your comment yet, right now. True love always finds its way. This act strengthens the connection the angels are bringing your way, aligning your intention with the good things coming. Right, back to the message. The angels show that this person is getting ready for a big chat. He's realized he needs answers, and he can't put off this decision any longer. And when that moment arrives, it'll be crucial for you to be connected to your truth and your inner calm. The angels are asking you to ask yourself what your heart truly wants for your future, because when this person appears, there won't be any room for doubts or uncertainties in your life. You'll need to make a clear decision, based on what's best for you and your happiness. This is a chance for closure or a fresh start, and that choice is all yours. The angels are saying that this person doesn't have the strength to fight what he feels anymore. The longing has become too heavy a burden to carry, and every day without you just makes that empty feeling bigger. He sees now, clearer than ever, that your presence was a light in his life, something he might not have appreciated at the right time. He's ready to own up to his mistakes and look for a way to make amends. He's caught in an inner conflict. Part of him just wants to run to you, tell you everything he feels, ask for another go at rewriting your story. But the other part is still gripped by fear. Fear that you've moved on, fear that your answer won't be what he hopes for, fear that everything he imagined as a possibility has just become an unreachable dream. This apprehension makes him hesitate. But the internal pressure to break the silence is now stronger than any fear. The angels are showing that this person has rehearsed countless times what he could say to you. He imagines conversations in his head, thinks of ways to explain himself, tries to justify his mistakes and absences. But every attempt to plan that chat ends up in the same spot: fear of your reaction and the uncertainty of what the future holds. And it's that fear that's kept him stuck for so long. However, the angels say this period of doing nothing is coming to an end. But there's something the angels want you to get. He can't avoid the inevitable anymore. The universe is putting the squeeze on him, creating situations so he can't duck this decision any longer. The vivid dreams of you, the memories that pop up out of nowhere, the unexpected run-ins with things that remind him of you. It's all part of a bigger plan for him to finally face the truth in his heart. He's being gently, but firmly, nudged by the angels to take the next step. Share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Right, back to the message. The angels show that this person is much closer to a big move than you think. The silence is becoming unbearable for him. The need to hear your voice, to feel your energy again, is growing uncontrollably. He might be holding back now, but soon he'll be hit with a sudden burst of courage. Something inside him will stir, and that awakening will bring him to you, driven by a love that never faded. The big question the angels are asking is, when that happens, will your heart be ready to hear what he has to say? Are you prepared for his explanations, for his regrets, and for the chance of a fresh start? Because this chat could change everything, rewrite your story, with all the wisdom and maturity you've both gained over time. The angels say your own self-love and self-care have been a guiding light for him. Seeing you prioritize your peace and happiness gave him a push to do the same. Your transformation inspired him to work on himself and grow, so when he comes back, he can offer you his best self. Get ready to welcome a man who's learned from the past and is ready to appreciate love in a deeper, more meaningful way. This is a chance for both of you to grow, to close off a period of uncertainty, and kick off a new one with clarity and the potential for an even stronger bond. Trust your gut, dear soul. It'll steer you through this time. The angels are right there with you, backing every move you make towards your happiness and well-being. Be ready for the truth, for a reunion, and for the surprises the universe has lined up for you. The angels show that this person is on the cusp of a big moment. The longing that was just a niggle before has now become an unbearable weight, a feeling that's with him in every thought, every bit of his day. He can't run from it anymore. Something inside him is screaming for closure, a clear answer, a definite move. He's ready to face the music, and for that he'll come looking for you. The angels indicate that lately, he's been feeling your energy even more strongly. It's like you're right there with him, as if your soul's presence is pushing him to act. He's being gently nudged to admit what he already knows, but hasn't quite had the guts to say he needs you in his life. He's been constantly wondering if there's still time, if there's room for a chat, a reunion, a fresh start. That doubt sticks with him in every quiet moment. When he hits the sack, you're the last thing on his mind. Waking up, that empty feeling is the first thing he notices. He realizes he's waited too long, got caught up in fear, pride, and doubts, and now he's worried he's blown his last chance to fix things. But at the same time, there's a strength building inside him that's starting to get over those fears. The universe has been sending clearer and clearer signs for him to get that it's time to act. Maybe he's heard your name in a random chat, or seen something that reminded him of you so strongly it felt like a calling. Or perhaps he's felt a pang in his chest, butterflies in his stomach, an uncontrollable urge to find you even without knowing why. The angels are setting the stage for this inevitable coming together. Before we go on with this message, type in the comments, "The universe's perfect timing shows up in my life." Doing that helps align your energy with the truth the angels are bringing your way, boosting your trust in the cosmic process. Right, back to the message. This person feels like they're hitting a point where there's no putting off the truth any longer. He needs to know if there's still a way, if there's still something to be had between you two, and that search for clarity will lead him to you. And when that moment arrives, everything felt in silence, everything held back, everything left hanging between you two will come out into the open. The angels are asking you to be ready, not just to listen, but to feel and to decide with an open heart. Because this chat will be a real turning point in your life. It'll set the next stage of your story, whether it's a fresh start in love or a peaceful closure. The angels say the moment this person has been putting off for ages is just around the corner. He feels he can't ignore the call echoing in his heart any longer. The doubts, fears, and insecurities that have stopped him from acting until now are starting to fade against the overwhelming need to reconnect with you. He might not have said anything yet, but his soul's already made up its mind. The energy the angels are showing is of someone about to make a move, to take a step that could change everything. And this change isn't just about easing the longing, but from a deeper understanding. He should never have walked away. This person has cottoned on that your absence didn't bring peace. Quite the opposite. It's turned his life into a tangle of memories, regrets, and unanswered questions. He gets now that what he felt for you wasn't just a fleeting feeling, not something that could be replaced or forgotten over time. The connection between you two is real, intense, and undeniable. The angels indicate that deep down, he has a genuine desire to make amends, to explain everything that was left unsaid, to fix mistakes, to say what should have been said ages ago. But with that desire comes uncertainty. Do you even want to hear him out anymore? He's scared that if he tries to get close, he'll find out it's too late, that your heart won't have room for him. That time has wiped away any chance of a fresh start. That fear makes him hesitate, but not enough to stop him from acting anymore. The angels want you to know your energy plays a crucial part right now. Your gut feeling already senses something's brewing, that a change is on its way. If your heart still holds feelings, if there's still a wish for a reunion, be ready for it, because this person is going to show up. And when they do, it won't be with doubts anymore, it'll be with the truth. What will you do with that truth? If this message hit home for you and your situation, type in the comments, "True love always finds its way, and I'm ready to welcome it." Share your experiences below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.